Oh my Jesus. How do you break this field? Well, thanks to Buster Blader, this is going to be the only way to actually contend with how insanely overpowered this turn 1 field is. So Buster Blader, Dragon Destroyer Swordsman, please save me. Come to my side and clap this fool.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
What do they have exactly? They have Super Factorial, which is going to be a negate, send from the field, send from the hand, so that sucks. They have the Masquerina, which is going to be able to make a Masquerina. That's, I should say Masquerina into Apollo. That is Monster Negate, Monster Negate, Monster Negate, Monster Negate. It's like 7 disruptions right there. And let's go. He's got another back row also. Let's see what I can get rid of. Let's see what I could debate. We're going to discard to summon Aluber. I'm going to chain link block with the Edge Imp, so you cannot negate the activation of the Aluber. I'm really going to make sure this effect goes through. I'm going to grab a Fright for Patchwork, and, you know, Dkayed, is this a worse or just, you know, a weird version of Branded? It's different. It's different. It's a lot more enjoyable, I think, through my own playthrough of playing this. This is me playing. The Buster Whelp is going to activate, and I wanted to make sure that this does not get negated. I really wanted this to go through. So they do not have priority to Masquerina before I Buster Whelp, which is why I used the Branded opening in the draw phase, not in the main phase. So this is the first action we do, cannot be negated. Could have maybe Super Factorialed in the draw phase, that would have been weird though. Now he's gonna get Super Factorialing now that he has room to do so. Leaving up the Lingeribo for a Trap Negate, and that kind of messed me up. This is a trap deck. I need to not be negated by Lingeribo. Now, Laplacian's going to send from the field, randomly send... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Branded Fusion is gone. What the freaking hail? Right for Patchwork, negated. No Polymerization, no Branded Fusion. What the heck? Okay, Branded deck scoops. They're gone, on to the next duel, but not Buster Blader. We're going to get busting. Now, what really sucks is Lingeribo negates the effect, not the activation. Because it negates the effect and not the activation, my prologue can only be activated once. So we have to hope that he's kind of a fool. I have to trap trick first. Yes! Let's go! Negate! Chain the prologue, mate. Prologue does so much in one card, it's ridiculous. It's going to summon a Buster Synchro. I'll tell you what it does. It's going to set up a Buster Fusion. It's a Buster Synchro Infusion. The only thing it doesn't do is it doesn't get a dragon in your graveyard. But we already have a dragon in the graveyard, which is the Buster Whelp. Also, the Branded deck type, we have Albaz as a dragon, and, you know, there's different dragons we can get in the graveyard to help meet this requirement. But if you got a dragon and you activate this, you win. Destruction Sword Memories is going to be a quick play fusion from the graveyard as a trap, banishing the dragon and the Buster Blader that you sent to the graveyard to come forth and summon Destroyer Swordsman. Now, this alone is not that good. It makes it so your opponent's dragons go to defense, and opponent's dragons cannot activate their effects. What if they're not playing a dragon deck? You make them play a dragon deck. The prologue on resolution after the cost of sending the cards to fuse into the Buster Dragon Destroyer Swordsman makes the Buster Dragon, turning the entire field into dragon. Does not activate, so it cannot be negated by Apollo USA, mate. Negate, and just like that, everything in the defense and cannot be activated. Let's freaking go. Back to me, because he can't, oh, no, okay, he's doing his thing, his main phase, to D, can't activate. What are you doing? Back in defense. What the? Access code talk. Oh, well, I mean, access code talker can do nothing. Cannot activate. You fool. All right. I'm going to YOLO the allure into Goodbye Albaz. So look at that. No Branded plays, just Buster Bladen. Impermanence. All right. That's fine. He is going to negate, but we already got double prologue, mate. We're going to link this off into Almirage because, as I said, you need a dragon in the graveyard in order to make your prologue play. Prologue without a dragon in the grave, No good. So you do want to combo this up with, you could play the Buster Blader deck with Dragon Maids or Branded. Both are very good choices. Dragon Link, also very good. Any Dragon deck you want to play Buster Blader with. It is a Sky Striker deck. We are going to activate Prologue. We're going to chain the Destruction Sword in the field, which normally is never used. This will discard our Whelp to summon a Buster Blader from the deck. Now get ready. What does Sky Striker do? She hops into a mech suit. We're going to make it so it's illegal for Sky Striker Ray to hop into a mech suit. That's right. She is not allowed to Link summon. How is that? How is that? How? We have the Buster Dragon being summoned. We're going to use the Destruction Sword Memories, which will fusion summon from the graveyard Shokan into Dragon Destroyer Swordsman. So she's now a dragon. I don't know if you're into that. This is going to put her in defense. Also cannot activate, but that does not stop her from Link summoning and then clapping us up. You know what does? There's another effect. The Buster Dragon has a secret effect. As if making them into dragon was not enough to then make them negated, and well, not negated, but not be able to be attacked, also giving us a boost, also giving us piercing damage. The other effect is Buster Blader is now equipped with, that's right, you saw this in Adamantipator, this is the real deck it's supposed to be in. Destruction Sword. You cannot use the extra deck. You cannot activate your monster effects because they are dragon. You cannot attack with me because they're dragon, you're stuck in defense. Let's freaking... Oh, you still can't use the extra deck. You can't. Kaiju'd me. You cannot say, oh, bro, I'll just Kaiju you. We're unkaijuable because the Buster Blader was equipped with the Buster Whelp, locking out the extra deck after the Kaiju scoops it. Damn. All right, shout out to Earl, who inspired me to want to play this, the UA chat. I saw him join the Meta Weekly with his deck, and then I illegally just grabbed his deck list, even though he didn't top it, and I kind of modified it to how I wanted to play it. So this is the deck. It's really simple, just the Buster Blader package mixed in with Branded Despia. I did want to put in more Branded to make it so we had more oomph with the deck. I honestly, I just had so much fun playing this deck in the ladder. If you are sick of playing a top tier deck, spice it up. Not by making it worse, but by making the deck different. I think the Buster cards make the deck a lot more different. And you pretty much saw through the gameplay how it works. You need to get a dragon monster in the graveyard, then you need Prologue. The way to get to Prologue is through Trap Trick, drawing it, or adding it with Buster Whelp. Buster Whelp, Almirage it into the graveyard is important, otherwise your Prologue's not gonna be good because you need a dragon in the graveyard. The Albaz is also a dragon in the graveyard. The Lubellion could be a dragon in the graveyard. The Albion is another dragon, and those are going to be the main dragons that you're going to be using. And what I normally do with this deck is I go through the Branded plays, my opponent disrupts them, and then instead of ending, I then follow up a Buster Blader. So that's what's really cool about this, and I hope you have a good time with this. I had fun playing it. Buster, Dragon, Blader, Branded, or put it in any dragon deck.